And you the exception to the rule anyway. Like, what somebody else got going on in their life, they struggles, and they trying to put it off on everybody, make it seem like it's an everybody thing. Like, you the exception to the rule. That don't apply to you. That is not your portion. Struggle mode ain't your portion. Lack ain't your portion. Scarcity ain't your portion. None of that is your portion. That's on them. That ain't got nothing to do with you. Stop letting people put that off on you. Oh, it's just hard out here. I think I'm gonna have to go get another job. I think I'm gonna just have to go. That ain't your portion. So don't even be agreeing with it. Yeah, you know, it's hard. Like when somebody comes to me like complaining about something, telling me, oh, it's expensive. It's hard out here. I'm gonna have to go. I don't subscribe to that. I don't agree with that. I'm not coming into agreement with that, because that ain't my portion. I know what my God promised me. Okay, Psalms 23, baby. I know what my God promised me. I lack nothing. I lack nothing. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm about to get some air in my tires. Okay, he just doing it. But yes, I lack nothing. The Lord is my shepherd. The Lord is leading me. God is leading me, and he is helping me to make decisions. I'm not doing this stuff on my own, off my own strength, off my own understanding. I can't do it off of my own understanding. The Bible says, lean not onto your own understanding. Trust in the Lord with all your ways, with all your heart, and lean not onto your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge him, acknowledge God, and he's going to direct your path. I'm acknowledging God in everything that I do. I'm not relying on man. I'm not relying on anything outside of me to give me direction. No. And a lot of people most people ain't walking by faith. Most people ain't trusting God. Most people don't trust God. They out here trying to do it on their own. That's why it's hard. And the fact that you are not doing it on your own, that's why you happen to be the exception to the rule. Put it in the comments. I am the exception to the rule. You the exception to the rule. Don't let nobody put that off on you. Struggle. It's hard times. No, because even in the midst of everything that's going on in this world, even in the midst of all of that, God's children are thriving, because we're walking by faith. We're walking by the promise. We're walking knowing that things are getting better. Things are working out for us. Things are being revealed to us. Things are being uncovered. I'm the exception to the rule. Thank you. I'm the exception to the rule. Okay? I do not subscribe to the struggle life. I don't subscribe to, oh, everything is working against me. My life is hard. It ain't never gonna get better. I'ma always be struggling. Oh, I gotta go get this job. I gotta go get that job. It ain't working out for me. Ain't nothing working for me. I don't subscribe to any of that mess. Okay, count me out. Count me out. Count me out. I had made a video celebrating a lady for, you know, her TikTok shop videos. Like, she's, you know, making a bag off of TikTok shop, and I was basically congratulating her and inspired by her story, inspired by, you know, what she's able to do, how she was able to change her life. She ain't the same skin color as us, but it's a lot of, you know, our skin color people that are successful at TikTok shop, right? But I just happened to congratulate her because of what she was saying in her video, and I just talked about it in one of my videos. And one girl, it was like multiple girls, but this first one, that she brought race into it. Like, I would never compare myself to white people because blah blah blah. But that's the type of mentality that will keep you stuck. And I was saying this in a response to her comment. Like, that's the type of mentality that will keep you stuck. Right? I don't subscribe to that. That is not my reality. That might be your reality. She was like, I support your delusion, but that's not my reality. I'm sorry, baby, that's not your reality. That ain't got nothing to do with me. That has nothing to do with me. My reality is walking by faith. My reality is knowing that I can celebrate and clap for anybody for doing good in life, and I can be inspired, right? And while I'm doing that, a bigger door is opening up for me. An opportunity is opening up for me, because I'm clapping for somebody else, no matter their skin color, no matter their race, no matter what they look like, right? So, like, nothing matters except for Are you walking by the Spirit, or are you subscribing to everything else that everybody else is subscribed to? Racism, you know, not being able to succeed because of our skin color. Baby, no, I don't subscribe to that's not my portion. I am the exception to the rule. Why? Because of the favor of God that is on my life. Somebody put that word in the comments. Favor. It is the favor of God that will have you walking into rooms and getting opportunities sent your way because of the favor of God. It is the favor of God because of your faith. Because of your faith, it will happen for you. Because of your faith, you will walk into that new door, those new opportunities, those new experiences, because of your faith, because of your belief, right? And you putting in that work, and you just walking by faith. And no matter what is going on around you, no matter what everybody else is subscribed to, no matter what everybody else is saying or going through, no matter what everybody else is projecting onto you, you are the exception to the rule. You are the exception. That's not your portion. That's not your life. That's not your reality. So with everything going on in this world, all this chaos and drama and mess just going on, I stated this before in a previous video, but we be chilling because we walking by faith. We chilling. We straight. We good. And we ain't out here running around like chickens with our head cut off because of our faith, because of our belief, because we don't subscribe to what everybody else, what the world subscribes to. I'm the exception to the rule, and ain't nobody gonna tell me different, because my life does not look like somebody else's. When somebody else try to project their own reality onto you, and you know that ain't your life, you know that ain't what your life look like, you know that ain't what God promised you, you know you've been walking by faith and not by sight. When somebody else tries to project that onto you and try to get you to agree with it or subscribe to it or accept it, and make you start thinking that you're not the exception to the rule, make you start thinking that that's your reality. No, like, come out of agreement with that. Block that. No, that is not my reality. I'm the exception to the rule. I'm the exception to the rule, baby. That's not my reality. That ain't my portion. God is, the Bible don't say that. The Bible. Oh, you too deep. You too. Listen. When I was deep in sin, wasn't nobody saying nothing. Okay. Now that I gave my life to Christ, it's a whole different ball game, boo. I do not subscribe to that mess that y'all over there subscribe to. And people gonna say, oh, you think you better than us, you think you this and that. Like, they gonna say this type of stuff about you when you develop that type of mindset that you the exception to the rule. Baby, listen, you the exception to the rule because of the work that you put in. You the exception to the rule because of your faith, because of your belief, because of your relationship with God. You are the exception to the rule, and don't let nobody else tell you different, baby. Don't let nobody tell you nothing that's opposing that. Don't let nobody convince you otherwise. Okay? So I just wanted to like say that, because people out here subscribing to stuff that the Bible don't even say it. God ain't even promised you that. God ain't promised you no struggle lifestyle, no comparison, no jealous mindset. God did not promise you that. That be stuff that we be done picked up from other people. The thoughts of other people that don't even belong to us. You be subscribing to stuff because your family did it. Just carrying the cycle. Just keep going and you ain't gonna stop it. You don't wanna go in no different direction. You just wanna do what they doing. Oh, alright. Cool. Well, they ain't got nothing to do with me. That's your portion. And my portion is abundance. My portion is walking by faith. My portion is walking in the overflow. My portion is the promises that God has given me, the vision that God has given me for my life. That's my portion, and that's what I'm working towards. That's what I'm doing. That's how I'm choosing to move in my life and operate. But that other stuff y'all subscribe, the world subscribing to, count me out. Count me out. Put that in the comments. Count me out of it. Okay? Count me out. I ain't subscribing to that mess. Stop agreeing with stuff just because somebody else going through it. Yeah, your life might not look like how you want it to look right now, but when somebody come to you complaining about something or comparing something or, you know, trying to get you to plant little negative seeds of doubt into your mind, like, no, block that thing real fast. No, that is not my portion. I come out of agreement with that. I do not agree with that. That is not my portion. That is not what God told me. I am the exception to the rule. That's your reality, not mine. Got nothing to do with me. Okay, you got to come out of agreement with that stuff, because people will, I don't care how good it sounds, I don't care how much it probably do match up with your physical reality, right? But your physical reality is only from a past thought. If you are working on your mind, transforming your mind, being renewed, right, and becoming a new person and creating a new life for yourself, and building a new life, like, that is no longer your reality. What you're living right now is only from a past thought. It's only from a past mindset. Okay, it's gonna shift the more you put in the work to become that new person, to become who God created you to be. Everything is gonna shift. Everything gonna shift. So don't come into agreement with that, because if you come into agreement with it, your reality will continue to look like what you're coming into agreement with, what you're speaking out of your mouth. Guard your heart. Like I told a client today, guard your heart. Guard your heart, because out of it flows the issues of life. What you see in your life, it come from a past. It come from a thought. It come from a seed that been planted into you. It come from something, because we operate off of our subconscious mind. Like we are living your physical reality is like living proof of your subconscious mind. But see, as you are growing and becoming the person that God created you to be, you are recreating your life. And eventually it'll unfold and become something beautiful, something else, whatever you created it to be. Whatever your heart is, whatever is in your heart now, that's gonna be in your reality. Whatever is in your mind, whatever you have allowed to take place in your spirit, is gonna be your reality. So don't let that stuff seep into your spirit, honey. Don't let that stuff get in your mind. Guard your heart, guard your heart, guard your ear gates, your mouth, okay, your eye gates, what you watching, what you listening to, who you listening to. Like, guard it, because it's sacred. Like, you need to guard it, okay? Guard your heart above anything else. Guard your heart, because the enemy will work through people to plant little demonic seeds, and you'll start dealing with the issues from those demonic seeds actually sprouting up in your life. So that ain't your portion, boo. That is not my portion. Make sure you put that in the comments before you get out this video. That is not my portion, okay? Your portion is what God has promised you. Your portion is financial abundance, financial freedom, overflow, prosperity, like walking in the good of the land. That's your portion, okay? So don't let nobody tell you otherwise either. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise, all right? I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. Y'all want to go grab a Psalms 23 shirt? I'm gonna leave that link down in the pinned comments below. If you want to book a one-on-one call, maybe that link will be down in the pinned comments. All the other links will be down in the description box. You want to send something to my P.O. box, that's down there. You want to sow a seed, that's down there. I love y'all so much. I'm gonna go to Starbucks and get me a little drink, because I need one. I don't need it, but I ran out of coffee at home, and I could have just went to Walmart to buy some creamer. I still got coffee, but I ran out of creamer. You know what? I'm gonna still go to Starbucks today. But anyway, I love y'all so much, and I'm gonna be talking to y'all in the next video. Bye.